What's up, my fellow legendaries? This is Rainquaza here, and today I have the Week 3 battle of CPL against the California Charizards, also known as Pokemadness 1996. Going into this battle, my team looks pretty familiar if you watched the previous one. The only addition and change to the team I made was dropping Rotamo for a Kabutops. I wanted to bring 2 potential Rapid Spinners. I ended up bluffing the spin, didn't have Rapid Spin on either one of them. Thought it might convince him not to want to set up hazards. I assumed his Mew was going to run Defog, so I sort of was careless and didn't bring any Rapid Spinners. Just getting right into this match, his team is very similar to what I expected him to bring. He had a lot of, fire types, so I knew that Excadrill was likely to have a field day, especially with Shadow Claw and Rock Slide. I did a few little edits to the team, making Porygon Z modest to make sure I can body his team with Ice Beam once I take out that Aldino. Again, my team is very similar. I changed some of the EV spread slightly. We have a Choice Banded Kabutops with Aqua Jet, Waterfall, Knockoff, and Stone Edge. And the change I made to Excadrill is instead of Rapid Spin, I dropped Rapid Spin for Rock Slide, in case I need to deal with the Honchkrow and know that for a fact that Iron Head won't kill. I ran Super Power on my Druddigon instead of Fire Punch because he had a Houndoom and I didn't want to give him Flash Fire. I was really expecting Houndoom. Houndoom would really bot my team if he's running a Sashed variant. I'm a mixed, mostly special with Sucker Punch. Going into this match, I led off with my Druddigon, just like last week. I wanted to get up my rocks, and he led off with his Skarmory. He wants to get up his spikes. Alright, so he gets up a layer of spikes. I decide to paralyze him first. I need this thing, pretty much. I need Skarmory and his Aldino dead if I want any chance of winning this game, especially once he starts setting up hazards. So I try to take matters into my own hands and force the situations into my favor by going into Kabutops here. I thought he would predict a Rapid Spin and want to switch out, that sort of thing. So I didn't expect him to leave this in. I was trying to force his card, force him out into Aldino, and see what set his Aldino was. He decides to stay in, just Toxics me. Waterfall does absolutely nothing, especially for Choice Banded. I was highly disappointed with Choice Banded Kabutops. He just Whirlwinds me. I didn't really expect that if he really didn't have anything to deal with me, he'd just get rid of me. So here I just decided to stay in with my Druddigon, because Druddigon bops his team. Not really, I just wanted to whittle this down. Make sure it doesn't get a chance to roost. Slowly whittle down his team. I pull him into his Delphox. I think I go for a Glare here. I really want everything paralyzed. The slower his team is, the better of a chance I have sleeping later. I believe he switches straight back into his Skarmory, and I didn't expect it. I just go for a Glare just to scout. Again, these rocks... Sorry. Again, these rocks are slowly whittling him down. So I just hit him with Superpower. He gets a very unlucky Parahax here. Pretty big deal because he would have roosted all that damage right off. I want to talk about this next play for a moment here. Okay, so he went into his Mew. I thought his Mew was going to carry Defog. I most certainly didn't want to stay in. I probably would have gone for Rocks if I was absolutely positive that he was going to go for Defog, but wasn't sure. He's running a really interesting set that I want to talk about very briefly. He is running a Infestation Will-O-Wisp set with a recovery move, and then either Taunt or Thunder Wave. I believe he brought Thunder Wave, even though the person who built his team, when I was asking him for a little advice for me for when I went into this recording, said that initially his plan was to run Taunt. We don't see either Taunt or Thunder Wave from him, so I'm just going to assume he has Thunder Wave. I could be very wrong, but I'm pretty sure he has Thunder Wave. I go right into Hippowdon because I know that Crunch does a big chunk of damage. He went for Infestation. Caught me off guard. I was expecting him to be like fully offensive, at least have defog, but he didn't. His goal was to phase me, when my goal was to phase him, which caught me off guard. I expect him to run any hazards really. He burns me here. Crunch still does a lot of damage. Well, not a sizable chunk, but I get the defense drop. He doesn't want to leave this in. I'm fine with the situation, especially since he hasn't revealed Taunt yet. If he has it, I can whittle him down. I'm completely okay with sitting in here and making him take sand damage and crunching him. Here he goes into Garchomp, probably not Sandveil. I don't know why he's not running Sandveil. You see here the rough skin damage. If he was running Sandveil, he probably would have done better in this battle. I think the only reason he even brought Mega into this battle was because it has Sand Force, which means it has more power in the sand. He brought it in really early. Like, I don't know what he was planning on doing. I just go straight into my Druddigon. He decides to, because I thought he might go for a Dragon move straight off the bat, and then he'll get my Rough Skin plus Rocky Helmet damage. Pretty much I need to sack something, and this is the best thing because I already got Rocks up, and this doesn't really deal with his Skarmory. Basically gives his Skarmory a free recovery. Here he makes a poor play and Mega Evolves, proving to me that that his item is a Garchomp Bite and isn't a Life Orb or Rocky Helmet or anything like that, or even Expert Belt. Because, well, he revealed with Sword Sense that he wasn't Scarfed, but since I know he isn't Scarfed, I can go straight into my Porygon XD, or Porygon Z. I hope you like that nickname, by the way. And go for an Ice Beam and kill him. I saved my nickname game in this battle, I hope you enjoy, but... yeah, also, I forgot to bring this up initially. Thank you to Rylix for making the incredible layout. At the time of recording this video, I pretty much know what the layout is going to be. If you click on the resume button right now, you will be sent directly to his channel. Be sure to subscribe to that man, Rylix. He makes amazing layouts. The leader of our league actually looked at one of his layouts and asked him if he would mind making one for him as well. He also made the intro that you'll see in the beginning of this video. Or maybe in the video prior to this, I might just make a separate video for that. But again, definitely check out this man. He doesn't get enough support. He's a homie. He bodies me in Smash every so often, but... yeah, so again, click the resume button, and without any more further ado, let's resume this battle. He goes into his Honchkrow. I don't know what he was thinking. I guess he thought Sucker Punch would kill, but then he doesn't even go for Sucker Punch. So I'm not sure what that was about. He could have gone straight into his Delphox. I mean, I guess he didn't know if I was Scarfed or Spexed. Another reason why he shouldn't have Mega Evolved, because if he didn't Mega Evolve, he would know that I was Scarfed. He burns up some Sand Turns. Maybe that's his decision. Now he brings in his Audino that he probably should have gone into the turn before, if not his Delphox. Here I switch out and go into Global Sanding, my Hippowdon. I love that name. Pretty much as Death Fodder. I wanted to get the sand up before I die. He reveals Yawn, which tells me he doesn't have Thunder Wave and probably doesn't have Heal Bell either. I think I found out later that he has Healing Wish. I don't know why he doesn't go for it in this battle, but he's Healing Wish, knock off Yawn, and maybe Heal Bell, or another move that I didn't get to see. Oh, knock off, Healing Wish, Yawn, and probably Heal Bell. Here I decide to go into my Emolga, or my Excadrill. I wanted to see how much Earthquake did. At this point, he doesn't seem to have anything to touch me with. If he wants to knock me off, that's fine. He goes for Yawn, proving he doesn't have anything to touch me with. Now I decide that, now that I know that I'm Yawn, I might as well go into Kabutops. At this point, he pretty much knows I don't have a spinner, because I'm switching between spinners without rapid spinning. My goal is to knock him off. I'm running Weak Armor just in case I got a chance to get a potential sweep. I didn't realize how god-awful Choice Banded Kabutops was. I mean, it's, like, awful. Like, it does, like, no damage. It did, like, I guess that was max HP, max defense Skarmory, but it only took 40% from a Waterfall, a stab Waterfall. So I was disappointed by that percentage. Here I just leave in Kabutops to die, knock off his item, do a decent percent. He didn't go for a recovery move, pretty much proving that his a move other than Healing Wish is probably Heal Bell. I go into Emolga, my Excadrill, of course, and I just Earthquake to kill him. At this point, Excadrill cleans up. Delphox isn't going to outspeed. I have enough turns of Sand to at least take out 2 Mons, and if he saves Delphox for last, I can just revenge kill him with Choice Scarf Porygon Z with Shadow Ball, or even Tri Attack. He switches in at first, which was a poor decision. I can tell you that crit did not matter at all, but at this point, I think he pretty much acknowledges that the game is over. Goes into Mew. Mew also dies to an Earthquake, easy. And Skarmory is at the percent after rocks that it's dying to pretty much everything I go for. I go for a safe Shadow Claw so I don't miss. Great game to mow. There were a few poor plays on both the sides. I made a poor decision of not even running a spinner. He made the poor decision of making a few misplays during the match. But I think this match could have easily gone a lot worse. I'm happy that I managed to pull out a win, because this game actually really concerned me when I saw that he was setting up Hazard in the beginning. I thought I could probably clutch it out. I knew it wasn't going to be the prettiest match I've ever had, but I knew I could definitely clutch it. I believe I am 2-0 after this match. I'm 3-0. Pokemadness lost round 1. I have not seen his video for round 2 yet. I apologize. So he's either 0-3 or 1-2 after this match. I'll definitely post it in the thumbnail. It'll be in the thumbnail in the beginning of this battle what his record was before this match, and then you can just add a loss to it, and you'll know what his record is after this match. Pretty good draft. I mean, he picked up a lot of fire types, but I'm impressed with how well his team building went, and how he pulled off such an amazing team with what he had. Very impressed. Definitely proved that there's no one to sleep. You can't sleep on anyone in this draft, because anyone can take anyone out. Again, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please drop a like rating, comment, and subscribe. I recommend you check out the other 2 battles and my draft analysis so that my commentary makes sense, and then when I'm comparing it to other battles, you sort of know where I'm coming from. Sort of spoiled my record, but whatever. It's going to be like in the description anyway, so at this point there's not that big of a deal. Again, make sure you check out Rylix. A link will be in the description at this point. Again, you can scroll back in the video a little bit and click the resume button, and you will get sent to his channel. I think he's looking for some GFX work. He might charge a little bit, but it'll be very cheap. He really just wants to get his name out there. So if you make sure that you give him credit where credit's due, and sort of advertise for him, he will be more than happy to make something for you. So again, this has been Rayquazzles, and I'm signing out. Peace, YouTube.